Hello, folks. If you want to play vanilla Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3, one of the most beloved RPGs ever made, the best way to do that is to buy the game through Steam or GOG and then install Open Morrowind version 0.50 and then connect them together so that they work in tandem so that your Steam or GOG copy grants you a license to play Open Morrowind, and then you can also connect them through Steam using a command that I'll show you in a second to ensure that your stats get tracked, your playtime, all the sort of things that you enjoy about Steam and having your playtime tracked and showing that you've played the game on there. You can have that connected to the OpenMW version if you want to. So Google OpenMW or type openmw.org into your browser. Go to the download versions. You can go to download from GitHub. And the latest version is actually OpenMW 0.51.0. So I don't even have the latest version. So I will go ahead and download that right now. It looks like down here you have the OpenMW 0.51 Windows x64.exe. That's probably going to be the best option for most people. There's Mac OS, there's Linux, whatever kind of system you've got. Okay, and go ahead and launch that from your download folder. Welcome to OpenMW 0.51 setup. It'll guide you through the installation process. And then put it wherever makes sense to you, maybe C program files. Maybe you have a special folder that you put like your modding stuff in. I just go program files, OpenMW, so that I can find it very easily later on. Go ahead and run. Okay, and go ahead and install your Steam version of the game. If you do what I just did and install OpenMW first, it's going to say no game files found, and it would auto-detect it if I had installed the Steam version first. So go ahead and install the Steam version of Morrowind Game of the Year Edition, or GOG if that's what you have. Go ahead and install that. Once Steam says that your Morrowind installation is done, you can go ahead and fire up OpenMW launcher. And right here, you can see that it hasn't auto-detected the game. Yes, it has. Okay, so it's through C games, Steam apps. In my case, for you, it might be program files, wherever your Steam is. And I can go ahead and double check Morrowind, Tribunal, and Blood Moon. And then I can say, you can check your display settings. It's got my resolution already plugged in there. It's got anti-aliasing. It's got my monitor selected. There's no frame rate limit. Basically, like little gameplay tweaks that OpenMW has curated for you. All these like little quality of life fixes that the developers of OpenMW believe enhance the Morrowind experience without ruining the design, right? The intended design of the game. You can adjust the fog in the world. You can adjust shaders, the terrain, post-processing, shadows, lighting. And pretty much I leave all this stuff as OpenMW has it. Morrowind installation wizard. So if you're running this for the first time and it didn't auto-detect your Morrowind installation, maybe you would do this and it would find your copy. I've already done that in the past a couple times, so I don't need to do the wizard. But if it didn't find your Morrowind install, go ahead and run that installation wizard. And then down here, you can say launch OpenMW, which is pretty much, you can use the OpenMW executable from now on. Alrighty, and this is the OpenMW version of the game, the new and improved, modernized quality of life. This is essentially Morrowind remastered or re-released, ported to modern Windows, Mac, and Linux machines for the best vanilla Morrowind experience with some modding capabilities and some flexibility and customization and things like that. If you would like to launch the OpenMW version of the game through Steam, and therefore have it track your playtime in Steam, what you do is right click on your Morrowind Steam install or and go down to here. In general, you have launch options. And what you'll do is you'll have a straight quote and then the install path for the location of your openmw.exe, your Open Morrowind version of the game, another straight quote, space, percentage symbol, command, percentage symbol. So this will launch when you launch the Steam shortcut or the Steam library version of Morrowind with this down here in launch options, it will bring up the OpenMW build of Morrowind instead. It will not have anything to do with your, Steam install. It won't modify your Steam installation. It'll just use it to kind of verify that you have the license, but it will track your playtime in Steam. So you'll actually be running the OpenMW version of Morrowind, but Steam will know it. So you'll have a great time with Morrowind, one of the great RPGs of all time. You can play it with nice gamepad support, plenty of bug fixes, quality of life upgrades, lots of options and flexibility, and it'll run excellently on modern hardware, on ultra wide displays, whatever kind of monitor you've got. You'll be amazed at how great the experience of OpenMW is. Enjoy your adventure in Vardenfell. Tell the Ashlanders I said hello. It's a phenomenal game. I played through it start to finish on Twitch earlier this year and just had the time of my life revisiting one of the great fantasy worlds ever created. So enjoy. Thanks so much.